Bam, guys. What is up? MCool40 here. We're going to be doing a market watch. We haven't done one of these in a while. John Moore's been doing them a little bit more frequently than I have been, but either way, you guys do love a good MCool40 market watch. So, it is Sunday morning. Let's take a look at how prices have settled. This is 1 week before Christmas. I expect prices probably be a little bit low. It's kind of like a dumping point. But anyway, we're going to start with Imperial Order. Recently, with the way Japan decided to take a dump on the list and errata things, Imperial Order, you're looking... The Seeker from Legendary Collection is worth more than the regular. Regular light play coming in at like $9. You're looking at 11 for regular. I'm not even going to click these 65 listings because these are probably all damaged. Future Fusion coming in if you want to pick up a light play one super quick, $10. Outside of that, the next one available is 20. So if someone scoops these up and forces this card to go back up in price, very well is a thing. It's one of those things that's first come first serve. If you see this video ahead of time and you see these available, scoop them up. You'll definitely make your money. So fair heads up there. If not, you're looking at probably, once this is gone, you're going to be looking at probably a floating $20 on Future. It's probably a good place where it should be. Definitely enables turn 2 OTKs, something I really like about this card. No, it's not good going first. Yeah, we got that because of the errata, but point is, on turn 2 I drop 5 dragons and go to town. So it is what it is. Hello, my old friend. Okay, these did drop. These dropped pretty nice. He's coming in at about 44 now, not $80 anymore. Could have bought him there 15. I cry every time. I mean, it's super. It's from Turbo Pack. I expect these. There's a good chunk of them at 44. These will probably drop a little bit more, but just from the week of them sitting around, they've definitely settled. So if you still have a cat sitting around, go sell it for $40. With the reprint of Brionic and the errata on the DT, you're looking at $57. Extremely nice in terms of the price. I'm not going to lie to you. If you have these laying around, these are super good and super important. But yeah, I mean, the reprint did hurt. It is what it is, though. Hard Earth evidently went up with the hype of the True Kings. Ghost is still sitting around $20. I'm not going to ignore this one. I clearly see them, but yeah, I mean, these probably get eaten up by someone. You're looking at roughly 15 for the Ultimates. Once these are gone, you go to 22. There's only 3 available, and you have to look at the numbers. Hell, there's more Ghost Rares available than Ultimates. And then you're looking at like $10. I mean, if you're really going to do this, just spend the extra $3 to $4, get the ulti, or just take yourself to Pound Town and get a Ghost Rare. I mean, if you really want a Hard Earth. Denko, after the Billy Break hype, there's still not a lot of them on the market, but they're more available now. I believe they were 15 before hype, sitting at like 20, 22 at the moment. If you need a Denko, I don't think it's going to get another reprint anytime soon. There's already 2 of it. It definitely could. But for the most part, if you have a Denko laying around and you don't need it, just go offload it. A lot of the format's going to change here soon, so keep that in mind. Speaking of format changes, Rip Terratop. You're probably going to die soon, but you're looking at like 45 for an Invoker. If you want to take the gamble on him not getting a reprint before something happens to him on the list. But I definitely think Terratop's going to go, which means this card's going to probably tank. Speaking of things tanking, RIP Ghost Reaper. You were so good, and you've actually just decided to fall so much more. You're like $20 now. You can pick up an Anomaly for 18, but I don't know, like, this card is okay against Zodiac if you hit one of their key pieces, but honestly, it's a 0-3 in my opinion. I don't think it'd be weird to only play 2 of this. It's good if you want to be the weird guy out, but that's kind of up to you. I would sell these if I had them right now. in my personal opinion. Actually, I already did sell my set, but I don't think he's worth it. Okay. I clicked this because I saw that these look like they were fluctuating. So these aren't 20 anymore, thank God. Buy an odd common or two for 13. It's pretty good. Anti-spill's finally going down slightly. By slightly, I mean like $1 or $2. I think that's a good sign. I mean, we are going to go out of a very heavy pendulum-based format into a very quick format. Anti-spell has really seen a lot of side this format. But I definitely think it's going to gradually phase out here. Solemn Strike's another one. This card is just falling. I'm actually amazed by this. So, strikes were pushing 40 2 weeks ago. Now look at them. They've fallen to 27. I don't know if it's because of the hype that people were worried this might get hit in the TCG, but they're just down. So you have other things that are going down. Desires, these were 80s. Now we're at the bottom of the 70s, going into 73. It's a shame. I don't know how low Desires is going to go. Japan's proven that they don't play it at the moment in a lot of their builds. Then again, they just got shit on by their ban list, so I expect things to be shaken up a little bit over there. But if you're worried about these, maybe now's the time to get rid of them. Like I said, the holidays are coming. We're getting a new set. There's a possible list on the horizon. There's a lot of things that could happen. Speaking of Toads, Totally Awesome was a whole $50. They've tanked slightly. It's not a lot, but 45 coming in pretty hot. If you guys want to pick up some unlimiteds, definitely not terrible. Most of the decks I've seen are only playing... Okay, unless you're playing Paleos, you're only going to play one or two of these. You could be an odd man out and play two, depending on your hero deck. But there's that. Then Barrier. They're not 50 anymore. Moving along. Necro Valley got the errata. You could buy one Ulti Necro Valley hot off the press for right now for $44. I'm not even going to make any comment on that. I'm walking away. Dark Lords, Ix-Chills is finally dropping. I mean, they're under 40. You can buy them for 34. Nastin's down to $13. Not a lot to see over here. Well, they'll probably stay around 30 for a little while. I'll probably go below that. Mithrilium's also tanked hella hard. You can buy them for $11 now. These things were, 18 to 19 a week or two ago. Gotta love how Unlimited's ruined value. Cyberstein, actually, let's talk about this card. So, several weeks ago, when Japan had their list with the thing with full power, these were holding hella value. These were super high. Now look at them. You can buy them light play for $8. This is a calling to you guys. I don't think we're ever going to get this card back because Japan neutered it long before we did. But if you want to have a Stein sitting around, go spend the $8. Buy yourself one. $8 and some change, ladies and gentlemen. Omega, I mean, we saw this coming. Dark Synchro didn't take off here. They're on probably the watch list to get hit for its time. I mean, it's done nothing. It's been the source of a lot of degeneracy here in the TCG, but they just keep dropping. I mean, you were 60 for a while. Now look at them, down to $44, $45. It's kind of a shame. Next up, Venom Dragon. So many of them on the market, but Super Poly comes back. Bada bing, bada boom. This thing is about to shoot up to the roof. Speaking of Super Poly, this was something I've been watching for a little while. Go ahead and share it. Always that possibility of super polymerization coming back off of the list. Raw Yellow, there's only 6 of them on the market. I'm seeing all mod plays here. Light plays like $7. I know a lot of people are going to kick me for saying this, but oh wow, Legendary Collection 2 is actually out of stock. But this in Norden could rotate. It's a real thing. But we'll have to see. I don't think it's going to happen, but you never know. Vermilion also was spiking up a little bit. Now they're down to like $4. It's just a very good generic synchro. If you need one, spend the $4 and change. I don't think you're going to get any cheaper. And last but not least, with ABCs being easy as 1, 2, 3, and being terrible as YXY, whatever the hell, you know. Oh man, I can't even ABC right now. Of course, it was after time that these things are going to start falling. I'm happy to see that these are going down. They probably should have done it sooner. But I mean, like, the way that the market is, now's the time to cash out on a lot of things. Format's going to rotate soon. If you were holding on to Sugiome because you were planning to play ABCs, there's a good chance the hanger could get hit here in the TCG. You may as well at least get your, investment back out of this. So, if you guys want to sell your Sugiome now, get on it. So, that is my market watch for you guys. Actually, this was a little bit more in-depth than I thought it was going to be, but if you guys want to cash out on some things, sell now. It's the holidays, and just 12 to 15 days we're going to be in the new year. Means people are going to be a lot more pressed to get rid of stuff. Means our format's probably going to change. There's just a lot of bad things that could happen to you holding on to cards going into the new year. So guys, comment down below. Always, always, always. I don't get everything in this week's Market Watch. Comment down below. Tell people what they might be missing. And I'm out, guys. Peace. I will see you later with more days of Christmas. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please thumbs up this video to show your support. And please check out Vanguard 40 for Cardfight Vanguard, kohl Games for miscellaneous trading card games, and No Limit Gaming for a brand new series of Yu-Gi-Oh videos. Thanks for watching.